Mission work. The phrase has a grand ring to it, spreading the word, saving souls, serving the poor. If it were only that simple. What mission work is truly about is commitment. Commitment from many, including the home diocese, the local parish members, the missionary, and the people being served. Father Colm is living with and serving the needs of the poor of Monte Sinaí, outside of Guayaquil, Ecuador, and his faith journey, his commitment, is one for all to hear.
I'm welcoming you to my parish. The parish is called El Bautismo de Jesus, in a sector called Monte Sinaí. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Colm Hogan. I'm a priest here with the St. James Missionary Society, a volunteer priest from the Diocese of Killaloe back in Ireland for the next few years. As you can see, this area is a far cry from my own native parish of Lura in North Tipperary and from my parishes that I served in as a priest in Roscrea and Shannon. The area you can see is pretty desperate looking. The houses, I always hesitate to use the word house because sometimes the houses and the living conditions that the people live in are comparable to some of the outhouses that my brother Hubert would have on his farm at home for cattle. That's how bad the conditions are. I'm not exaggerating the situation at all. They have no running water. They have to get the water from a water truck that passes by every day. They have, their electricity is connected to a cable in the street which can fluctuate from time to time. I just have recently moved into the parish, maybe just a month ago. So I'm well accustomed now to the early morning chimes of a water truck at 4:30 a.m. The roosters calling and the dogs barking in harmony to the roosters. All this happens around 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm wearing my hat because of the sun. As many of you know, maybe I've been balding lately and I'm getting balder every day. So the hat comes in handy. As you can see, the whole area is brown during this season, which is usually called here the dry season, their summer season. We have a lot of dust, and the dust can play havoc with people's health as well. And usually the question we ask at home when we meet someone is, what's the weather like? Is the weather, it may be wet or may be dry. The question here is, do you prefer the dust or do you prefer the muck? Because in the winter time, in the rainy season, which starts usually in December, all these mud tracks, all these dust tracks turn into absolute muck. So there's plenty of getting stuck episodes. Many of you may know that I'm not a fan of driving, so I'm not really a fan of getting stuck either. So I've often got stuck too. But the people come out and help, and it's a big community effort to rescue the truck. But I rather would not have the community effort to rescue the truck. I don't like getting stuck. I suppose another point I'd like to make all about here is, even though we may be in a desperate situation with and the outlook looks desperate, the people here have a remarkable dignity about themselves. They come out remarkably clean out of these places. And when you think about it, they have no access to running water, no access to washing machines. All they have is maybe what we remember from pictures back in Ireland years ago, the basin of water and the bucket of water. That's what they have, but they have a dignity about themselves that maybe we could all look up to, and which maybe is an ideal for us all to look up to, that dignity and self-esteem they may have. Another huge problem in the area is the rubbish heaps that we have in the area. Rubbish is, because we're not so far officially recognised as being in the city, the rubbish is just dumped in spots along the side of the road, which can lead to many problems. They smell and they just lead to an awful lot of contamination in the area.
Este sector podríamos ayudarnos nosotros mismos, pero muchos botan la basura, se les hace fácil venir desde más adentro y botarla. Donde ven un pequeño grupo de basura, ahí van acumulando más y más hasta que se hace un cerro de basura. Y falta de conciencia, eso es falta de conciencia. Porque si yo sé que mi basura más la basura de otro forman un grupo grande de basura, no debería de botarlo. Los carros recolectores de basura avanzan solamente hasta lo que es cerca del Canal de la Muerte, que estamos de aquí a 5 minutos, hasta ahí. Ahí dan la vuelta y se van. Ellos aducen que es por lo que la calle, para llegar hasta este sector, está dañada. O sea, no hablemos de calle, hablamos de la carretera que no está arreglada. Entonces, ellos aducen a eso, que los carros que si mucho entran acá, se van a terminar dañando. Entonces, por eso no entran. Y la gente, pues, la comodidad de ellos, botar basura cercana, ahí quedó. Y eso es todo lo que hacen.
So that's a huge problem that has to be tackled too. And I know I'm here as a priest, and I know I'm here as maybe as building up the faith of the community, but all these issues have to be tackled as well within the whole category of building up a parish and building up a community. When I came here first, there was absolutely nothing. I'm the first Catholic priest in the area. They had no masses, no catechesis whatsoever. But what I did find when I came here is a huge, strong evangelical presence. So the Catholics that are living here in this community have actually said to me that maybe in time, if the Catholic presence stays here, that maybe the evangelicals will come back to the Catholic faith. Who knows, maybe, and that's all part of our faith journey, maybe journeying with other people of other faiths as well.